Have you been struggling with showing up to the gym consistently? Or maybe you often find yourself skipping the work sessions when you don't feel like doing the work. Or there are still days when you fap, or you push in making your bed. So in this video, I will show you exactly how I learned to stick to my good habits, so that in more than a year, I have 0 days when I would fail on my habits. Here is my habit tracker, by the way, and let's start. By the way, my name is Miroslav, and I'm an immigrant from Ukraine. I used to be a lazy degenerate, but in less than 1 year, I was able to completely change my mindset and to convert myself into a top action taker. On this channel, I help you to become the most disciplined version of yourself and to achieve your goal faster than you could ever imagine. The link in the description is my program, The Action Taker Mindset. And if you want to learn how to easily work for 10 hours per day, then it is a perfect place for you. Click the link down below. The number one strategy you can apply to make sure you never fail on your good habits is making your habits as fun as possible. And there are several ways you can make your habits as fun as possible. First of all, you can combine a habit with some kind of funny activity. For example, I genuinely hate running, and this is how I turned the habit of running for half an hour every single day into a funny habit. As you might know, I try to live a very low dopamine lifestyle. Basically, I'm on a dopamine detox. So the only time I may use social media, not just for posting videos, but also to have some fun, is whether when I'm eating or when I'm running. So what I do is that when I go running, usually I listen to some audiobook or some podcasts, but on the days when I completely don't feel like running, I might watch some YouTube video about some football or traveling or self-improvement, so just to have a little bit of fun. So that the running doesn't feel so bad now, because I have combined this habit with something fun, which is watching social media. Another way to make your good habits funnier is doing them with a friend. So, for example, you might be struggling to showing up to the gym consistently. Maybe you go 4 times a week, 1 week and 2 times another week. This means that the habit of going to the gym isn't for you fun enough so that you could stick to it for a long time. If you got some friends which you could go to the gym with, then go together, because it is much funnier to train together. Believe me, bro, it's gonna be funny. So if you don't have a friends to go to the gym with, you can find some gym partner inside of your gym, and it is much easier than you might think. Bro, just be more social in the gym. For instance, I don't have a friends which I consistently go to the gym with, but inside of the gym I know almost everyone. So I know a couple of Ukrainian guys which I might talk between the sets, and also I know other guys which I handshake and maybe have some smoke talk, and that's it. This is how you make your gym sessions way funnier. Being social creates in the gym a friendly and fun atmosphere, so that every time I go to the gym, I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna smash it, you know. And you can apply it to absolutely every habit. And sometimes it is not necessarily for you to have a friend to do the habit together. Sometimes it's enough to have someone you can talk to about your habit, someone who can keep you accountable. So let's say you struggle to meditate on a consistent basis. You can just have some human being to share your progress with. You can tell them about how it improves your focus and helps you become more present, so you could enjoy the conversation with them. This is the second strategy to always do the good habits. So, if you got some big task, you will obviously treat it like, man, I don't wanna do this shit. It feels like too much work. So we need to make this big task disappear from your mindset. So what you're gonna do is, instead of treating this big task like a big task, you're gonna think about it like a series of small, low effort requiring tasks. To make this strategy work, you need to learn to be completely present and focused on the present moment. Because what you're gonna do is doing one simple task after another simple task after another simple task. So why it is so crucial to be in a complete flow state whilst you're performing those tasks? Because when you're doing them, you don't want to have those negative thoughts in your mind that you're gonna do other 20 tasks after that and it's gonna be difficult. No, you just focus on the present moment, because the present moment is simple and easy. Let me give you some examples. So let's say you got to hit that leg workout today. I said leg workout because I know that for some reason most of people hate doing leg workouts, which is not my case at all because I enjoy training my legs. But let's say you hate doing legs and today you have to do that leg workout this afternoon. And from the very morning you're suffering because you have those thoughts about how hard it's gonna be. Bro, it is stupid. It is just stupid because you have to enjoy your life, but you don't. Because you don't live in the flow state. Because you don't live in the present moment. The reality is that you don't have to do a hard leg workout right now. You just have to do a series of simple and easy tasks. For example, you put on gym clothes. It's easy. You go to the gym. It's easy. In the gym, you do one set of 12 reps of a barbell squat. It is kind of easy because you won't suffer doing one set of 12 reps of a barbell squat. Then you do another one set, which is also easy. You see, you don't have a big hard leg workout. You've divided it into a series of simple and easy steps. And if you live in the flow state, if you live in the present moment, every single moment of your life is gonna be simple and easy. This is why it's so important to be able to concentrate on the one single task. It's very powerful because it quits all the pressure out of you and you no longer have to carry that cross. You need to train your focus and your ability to perform in the flow state. And the single best way to train your focus is meditation. I'll probably make a separate video about how to meditate properly. Because, bro, focus is the paramount of productivity. And if you learn how to be present and act in the flow state, it's gonna be a big boost in absolutely every area of your life, including your financials, your relationships, and your mental health. As for now, make meditation your daily habit. Add it to your habit tracker. Talk to your friends about meditation or make your friends meditate with you to make this habit funnier. And with meditation, you can use this strategy as well. You don't have to think about how difficult it is to meditate for 10 minutes. Because you don't have to meditate for 10 minutes. You've got to meditate 10 times for 1 minute. You see, you can always meditate for just 1 minute. You can always close your eyes and focus on your breath for 1 minute because it's easy. And then you just repeat this process 9 times more. Bro, this mentality is very powerful. Learn to be present. Wait for my video about meditation and enjoy it. And the third strategy to stick to the good habits forever is to make them obvious. You need to artificially force your brain to choose to do the required task. Because the human brain is stupid. The human brain will choose what it wants to do instead of what needs to be done. And if the habit isn't obvious enough, your brain most likely will choose to do something else. the habit has to shout at you, "Do it, motherfucker!" For example, let's say you struggle to meditate consistently. Maybe you meditate on some days and you skip meditation on other days. This is because the habit of meditation isn't obvious enough for your brain, so it chooses to do other things. And this is exactly what happened to me, because I've tried to make meditation my daily habit for at least 5 different times. Like every time I would meditate for 1 or 2 or 3 days consistently, and then I would skip a couple of days, then I would meditate again for a couple of days, and then I would just forget about meditation for like a month. I wasn't disciplined on my habit because it wasn't obvious enough. So this is exactly how I made meditation my unnegotiable daily habit. I always meditate in the morning after having a coffee. So I wake up, I have a coffee, then I meditate, and then I start working on this YouTube channel. So I've set an alarm on my phone which rings at 6:30. This alarm says to my brain, it's time to meditate, so I can't just skip meditation at that point. And now I no longer use this alarm because I've already habituated to this. But at the beginning, when I was struggling to meditate consistently, this was exactly what I need to do, because I had to find some way to say to my brain that you have to choose this task. Now the habit is automatic, and when you haven't automatized your habit just yet, you need to find some way to trigger your brain to choose the right option, let's say. And you can use this strategy with absolutely every habit. You can make every habit obvious. You can set an alarm on your phone, like me. Or you can use a bit of creativity. You can go to sleep in your gym clothing. Like, bro, choose the best option for yourself. Don't go crazy for it. Just think a little bit and find some way to make it impossible for you to skip the habit. For example, what I have found for myself is that I'm more likely to be disciplined and more productive in my work when I dress well, right? Like now. So that when I come home after school, I don't change my clothes. I continue working in the good clothes. And this helps me to get in zone and makes the habit of working more obvious. This is how you stick to the good habits forever. First, you make your habits funny by combining them with some funny activity or doing them with a friend. Second, when you are able to perform in the flow state, you'll start seeing hard and big tasks as a series of simple and easy steps. And third, you make your habits as obvious and as easy for your brain as possible, so that your brain chooses to do them over above any other activity. Thank you so much for watching the video. Watch this video next to learn how to smash it every single day. Check out the link down below, and remember, to become a man, you have to become an immigrant.